Why don't we break down where we are now and the connection to Africville?
Right now, you're in the furthest western part of the community. This is really Africville West.
Africville West?
Yeah, and this is the furthest part. It basically ends in this area. We got a little further to go, but basically in this area. This is the end part of this demographics.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was built in this area?
Well, they had a service station, a few service stations across the street there. There was a lumber mill. There was a city dump not too far from here, you know, but it wasn't in Africville at that time. And a few homes. That's about it. That was about it. My time.
Mr. Coleman, if you could give an estimate of how big Africville was, the original Africville, how many kilometers would you think it is?
Oh, I'd say approximately 3.5, 4 kilometers.
Now, we've talked about how the city and the government's importance and focus on transportation has interrupted, Africville. You also talk about a second railroad that was in this area.
Mm-hmm.
So how did that come to be, or what was that experience?
Well, they wanted to transport more goods locally and throughout the province. And from what I gathered, the first line, which was the Nova Scotia Railway, couldn't accommodate that because of the direction that they were running.
Mm-hmm.
So a new railway in a different direction had to be built. So that's my understanding of it. We often wondered when they built the first railway, it could have been rerouted in the first place. It didn't have to be built in the area that it did, and maybe it should have came here and circled around. So that caused the building of a second railway, which was shown right here.
And that took out some parts of Africa.
Of course, once again, you know, land seizures.
Yeah.
See, what we got to understand that for the entire duration of the community of Africville, they lived under land seizures and the continuation of land seizures through its whole existence.
Mm-hmm.
By 1964, that was the final blow. That was the final blow. But you got to take into consideration for 120 years living under those kind of threats, seizures.
Every year there was,
Exactly.
movement.
Yeah.
And again, I think it also just talks to the people and their feeling living in a home where you don't feel secure.
Yeah.
Where you feel at any point in time, a higher power can tell you, yeah, you know what, not worthy move.
Yeah.
We got bigger plans for this land.
Mr. Coleman, would you say that Africville was as big as going from Duffus and Barrington to Romans down by the Halifax Shopping Center?
I would say close, very close to it. Very close to
Approximately, at
it.
least.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great reference. Thank you.
Very, very close to it.